Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett, and my hands is the Walking Dead Deluxe number 12, wrapping up the second arc of the series. So the Walking Dead Deluxe is a retread of the original, except it's colorized. Plus, there's a little bonus section from Robert Kirkman going over his notes for the issue at the time. It's kind of been fun to go back and reread the series, especially now with the new context of COVID. How does the series play out when we're actually living in a pandemic? Not quite zombies and tons of death and destruction everywhere, but unfortunately, there is a body count. We have lost friends and family, and it's something on so many of our minds. What we've found out is Robert Kirkman's predictions were actually not that far off from the reality of things, and it's been kind of fun and interesting revisiting the series, and especially getting Kirkman's input as to what he thinks about what he did. So this issue wraps up the second arc. This is the end of their time at Herschel's farm, and it's an interesting one. There's some things that kind of stand out to me. So Walking Dead Deluxe is written by Robert Kirkman, art by Charlie Adlard, color by Dave McCaig, he's the new edition, lettering by Rus Wooton. So what stands out to me is Rick and all his group ask Herschel to stay on the farm. Herschel flips out and is like, this was never supposed to be a permanent thing, and Lori and Rick and all of them kind of act like it was supposed to. Now what's interesting is, I just read 3 issues ago, roughly, when they get to the farm, and Herschel makes it, to me, pretty damn clear is you can stay here as long as your son recovers. At least that's how I took the discussion. Clearly, Rick and the rest of them looked at it as something else. What's interesting is it's good. It feels rushed, though, and Kirkman seems to agree with that. He says he can't believe it only was 3 issues that this takes place in, and that it feels like it's something that could have been a total arc by itself and had another arc on top of it just on the farm. And I don't disagree with that. It actually feels a very condensed, very, I don't want to say rushed, but it could definitely have used more time, and I think it would have been more interesting to spend more time on the farm. Not necessarily maybe another 6 issues, but definitely I'd say maybe half an arc. It could have been an arc by itself. And this issue I think is fascinating is that it feels a little rush of them getting booted. It feels a little bit rushed of them getting to the next location, which is the prison. A huge location, really important for the series. And this is where it gets to that. So it ends one arc and it starts the next. This is very clearly like a bridge issue for that. That's the goal of it. And in that way, it's good. It's just, it's a weird issue in that, it has a goal, and this is, the entire purpose of it, is just to kind of end time in one place through conflict and get the characters to another. Nothing, major happens, it feels like. Yeah, there's some stuff with the group. There's obviously the conflict with Herschel, but overall, it's not an exciting issue, if that makes sense. We've seen so many people die, we've seen zombie attacks and all these things. It's a pretty, not boring, but, mundane issue. It's kind of interesting in that way, and it's what I would call bridge issue. It takes you from point A to point C, and this is B that gets you there. The art is continues to be really, it's The Walking Dead. This is a classic thing. I've always loved this art. The coloring to me still is fascinating. It's getting me to notice maybe different things with the art. I kind of want to go back and check out the black and white and really look at the comparison of it. The color to me, is good. I think what's fascinating is it also makes some things look a little cartoony and takes away some of the tension and the scares of things. It definitely adds a very different element to the series, and the read of it. This is one that I don't think quite, has the reflection of today. It's not something that I think I'm reading really thinking about today's world and how it compares to this series and reflecting on that. It's just a good focus on the characters and the conflict there, and really it continues to settle The Walking Dead as to what it is that it's not so much about zombies and scares. It really is about creating something new, getting settled, building family, building community, and the interactions between the living individuals trying to survive in this world. So yeah, this is out now in comic shops. Go get it. We got a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code to tell the shops near you. No shop, no problem. We do have some affiliate links. There are affiliate links, so we get a small percentage by doing that. You help support our site, so thank you. And just watching the video, you support us, so thanks for that. If you're into Walking Dead, if you're into Skybound, comics in general, Image, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.